Hi everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel back with her choice, the demo. Very excited to get back into it. Last time, which was the night previous in the game, Blue decided to look for the dormitory's cafe because there wasn't really anything in the fridge to eat. I mean, there was, but everything apparently looked questionable, so understandably, Blue needed to go check out the cafe. But instead of finding a cafe, she ran into two of the actors, Hano and Kanzen? Hano and Xanis. I think it's Hano and Xanis. Xanis, I definitely know it's Hano. Hano is the one with the red hair, and Xanis is the one with like the lighter white or silver hair. And there was a little something something that they were talking about, and Blue was concerned. And we had a little bit more of an interaction with Hano, but I'm not really sure what to make of it exactly. It's something that the thing that's concerning Blue is this packet of ash, which I assume we did learn what it was last time. It is an illegal medicine, very addictive. So I don't know what Hano has anything to do with all of it, but I need to know more. So let's just get into it so we can find out. Ugh. It's morning already. Yes, it's quite bright now. I feel like I haven't slept very well. Probably tossing and turning with all those secrets. Ugh. It's a really big space. I should decide who I want to write my episode about before I head out to meet Heger. Yes, the other big decision is that I think I'm going to have to choose who I write my episode about, which will decide whose route I am on. I think there might be a recommended route, but I might just not. This one time, I will not take the recommended route. He'll be waiting for my answer after all. I should think about this carefully. Oh, I know. I should ask them. I take out my phone and compose a text. Question: if you could write an episode about one of the characters, who would you choose? Are you starting a new fanfiction? Tell me. Winky face. Something like that. Kanzen, of course. Best boy. He deserves more screen time. I feel a little guilty for not having told them about the invitation. But if they knew I was living in the dormitory with all the actors, they'd never let me hear the end of it. What are you girls talking about so early in the morning? If we want to discuss screen time, when are they going to pick up the Joden arc again? Are Hano and Xanis even acting anymore? But Kanzen is in the... Oh, wait, I just used that voice for the other girl. Sorry. But Kanzen is in the main cast, yet don't you feel he doesn't get enough scenes? He wasn't even invited to the last meet and greet. If they cut him from the show, I'm going to riot. Sari does have a point. Despite his role as Tots' mascot, it feels like Kanzen has been keeping a low profile recently. Ask them about Hano? What do you think of Hano? Hano? He's so dreamy. Stunts aside, his acting is really bad though. Nah, it just makes his character more mysterious. You only care about his looks. He can't even hold his own in an interview. I'm totally mixing up all these voices. So sorry, ladies. Do you think he's dangerous? Dangerous? Well, he certainly gives off those bad boy vibes sometimes. Okay. Xanis? What do you think of Xanis? Xanis? Who is that again? Seriously? He is one of the main characters from the Joden spinoff. Jeez. Ah, that annoying guy. Yeah, you Kanzen head. If it's not Kanzen, you don't care about anyone. Hehe. Best boy is best boy. But don't you think Xanis is too weird? He's so cool, like a prince. A prince who spends his time playing games and trolling all over the net. You say that because you're not smart enough to understand half of what he does. If he were ever your boyfriend, you'd end up hating him in no time. What are you girls saying? And Kanzen. What do you think of Kanzen? Kanzen is the best. Look what he posted this morning. It's so cute. That's me. That's the picture he took yesterday. Why did he have to post it? I'm so jealous. I want to get a picture with him too. What is that girl doing? So lame. I want to disappear. Actors can get stuck up once they become famous, but it's still so nice to the fans. He's still so nice to the fans. He must be a nice guy to hang around with. Did the news ever mention anything about his health? His health? Like a surgery or something? What did you hear? If something happened to my precious Kanzen. If Sari doesn't know, nobody outside the set would. Okay. Huh, that was quite insightful. Thanks. I have to go now. Talk to you later. Bye! Have a nice day. Keep me updated on your fanfiction's progress, winky face. The person I chose to write about will be the one I will have to spend the most time with, after all. Let's see. They're making me choose now. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I am back. So I did check the recommended route order, and I think it's Hano, Xanis, then Kanzen. I was already, before checking this right now, I kind of wanted to go on Hano's route first, just because we had a little bit more interaction with him. And I do want to know what's with this Ash business. So I think that's who I'm going to choose first. And I probably will end up just following the route order. So I'll do Xanis next and then Kanzen. So yeah, let's just do that. I wonder if the demo ends here or not. Let's see. Okay, so if I choose Death Dancer Danthilla Hano, nationality Joden, former profession was a fencing athlete, and current role is spin-off protagonist. Hano has earned himself a name in the industry by doing all his own stunts, but his acting has yet to impress anyone. That's fine with him, since the real reason he joined Totes was never to become a star. Huh. Okay. I'm curious about just what the other ones say, but I will end up choosing him. Xanis. Roet nationality. Former profession, yes, he was a talent scout. Spin-off main cast is his role. Xanis started his career as Totes' talent scout until he decided to cast himself when he couldn't find anyone up to his sky-high standards. His fans idolize him, while the rest see him as an insufferable troll. Okay. And then Kanzen. Nationality, Barian. Former profession, unknown. Role is in the main cast. Totes' official mascot, Kanzen, boasts the most loyal fan base in the franchise, charmed by his bright and wild personality. But beneath that smile lies a secret that could end his career and life in an instant. Oh, okay, well, that's gonna be very fun when we get there. Okay, well, I'm gonna choose Hano. But those are sneak previews, but kind of information you can also get on the game demo website. I don't have anything in the gallery except this. The Ash and Xanis and Hano. Okay, cool. There's like 8 more. Okay, I'm gonna choose you. I choose you, Hano. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, oh, it was a closed note. I thought I would be automatically forwarded, but it's okay. So, it will be Hano after all. Well, what's done is done. No going back on my choice now. Day 1. I guess I should meet up with Heger first. The meeting place was... Could he really have forgotten to say? Maybe I'm supposed to look for him once I'm ready to set out. My room is right next door, so do call me if you need anything. I promise tomorrow I'll take you for a proper tour of the set. Okay? Lord Heger. Looks like he's not in after all. Not that I should be surprised. I must have been delusional to think he'd just be sitting in his room waiting for me. I wish I could call him. I regret not exchanging contacts yesterday, but just asking out of the blue felt too cheeky, and I couldn't do it. If I send him a text on one of his social media, it might take a while before he even notices, assuming my message doesn't get buried under 100 others. It's also not proper. I'll consider it as a last resort, but for now, I put my phone away. Not knowing where to start looking for him, I wander around aimlessly for a while. And that is when I stumble into something. The cafe! Huh, so there really was a cafe after all. And a breakfast buffet! Look at all this food. So much more inviting than the stuff in my fridge. One sniff from the breads, cakes, and pastries heaped on the tables is enough to set my mouth watering. It's a feast for the gods. Self-control, girl. By the looks of it, most of the cast might have already taken their breakfast, but I should still make certain that it's okay to help myself before digging in. It takes a serious effort to pry my eyes off the spread and take a look around. Heger is not here, but Kanzen's here. Hi, Kanzen. Good morning. Kanzen glances up from his phone when I walk in and gives me a radiant smile. He's looking as lively as ever. Morning. Morning. Slept well last night? How should I answer that, I wonder? The plate he's holding has a tower-high heap of sweets on it. Ooh, that would be enough to make anybody happy. Are those strawberry eclairs? I hope there are more where those came from, because they look scrumptious. Say, Kanzen, is this food free for taking? Sure it is. Though almost everyone has eaten already, so there's not much left. Oh. I pressed something. Not much, you say. Actors are really something different. There's so much left. I start piling my plate, secretly intending to get one of everything in there. I mean, I'd eat as much as possible, to be honest. Hey. Kanzen sidles up. Sidles up? Yeah, sidles up and slips me an egg tart. He's wearing a conspiratorial grin and whispers in my ear. You don't happen to have any leftovers, do you? Leftovers? Yeah, you know, of the food from your room's fridge. Care to give me some? I blink in confusion. Did I space out so long the topic changed without me realizing it? Kanzen has somehow munched his way through half the pile of sweets on his plate. But there's still enough food on the tables to feed an army. How does he even know about the food in my fridge anyway? Is it some standard catering service? More importantly, why would anyone want to eat that stuff? Does he even have any idea what it looked and smelled like? That came out of nowhere. There's a breakfast buffet here, right? You have them? You have them or not? He carefully takes another egg tart and balances it on top of my power pastries. To be honest, the food, how to say, looked rather bizarre. Maybe it's Barian food? Bizarre? But I heard Hig personally cooked everything especially for you. You totally gotta share it with me. Wait, what? Higer did? I guess even a prince can't be talented at everything after all. Though to cook up something that bad probably takes a talent in itself. Wait a minute. How is this even possible? Wasn't Higer with me the whole time since I arrived? And then, he had no clue who I was until I turned up in front of the set, right? Unless he was scheming. So why would he have prepared food for me before he even knew I was coming? This doesn't make any sense. Kanzen is looking as clueless as they come, so I guess it's pointless asking him about it. I should just ask Higer directly when I meet him. But if you really want to eat it, I can get it for you later. Kanzen literally beams at my words. Aw, what a fun smile. So cute. Is he such a huge fan of Higer's cooking? He takes 2 more egg tarts and happily adds them to my plate. I watched him for a moment as he roams around the buffet tables, cheerfully whistling to himself. I figure it's as good a time as any to breach the subject I really want to ask him about. Kanzen, can I ask you something about Hano? Sure. Oh. Suddenly, Kanzen's smile has turned into a guarded expression. Did I touch a sore spot? I don't really know much about the relationships between Totes' cast. As far as the media is concerned, they always appear to be getting along so well. Yesterday in the lounge, Hano and Kanzen had been chatting together before I arrived, and Hano was the only one concerned when Kanzen suddenly became sick. I wonder what their relationship is really like. I should probably take a wide approach. Well, since I'll be writing the script for an episode featuring him, I was wondering, what kind of person is he? Hano. Eh? To be honest, I don't really know. Since the Joden arc is a spin-off, Hano hasn't been around as long as most of the rest of us. He pauses for a moment as if considering his words carefully. There's always something off when it comes to Hano. Off. He shrugs uncomfortably before continuing. They say he dazzled DD with his stunts or something. Still, with his level of acting skills, Xanis was still Totes' main talent scout at the time, and his standards are off the charts. It must have something to do with the Ash. There's no way he would have allowed someone like Hano into the main cast. Yet, I heard Xanis personally scouted him for the protagonist role. Well, when you put it like that, it's definitely odd. Hano's stiff acting always receives a lot of criticism, though there are still fans like Neela who actually find it charming. But if Xanis had wanted to sink the spin-off, he wouldn't have cast himself in it too, right? What I'm saying is, if you're planning on screenwriting for Hano, just give up already. Oh. Even the regular screenwriters have a tough time dealing with Hano, you know? Is he really worth your trouble? Kanzen's eyes are so pretty. Like, they're really pretty. Especially right here. I like how they, sparkle a little bit. Kanzen turns away, his body shifting uncomfortably. He mumbles something, almost to himself. Hano's always messing around in other people's business. Always asking questions, acting all pushy. That's not a flattering or very flattering portrayal, but one I can't disagree on. I experienced the short end of that stick already. So, that is the way he always is? If you get on his radar, you'll never hear the end of it. So, Kanzen doesn't like him much. Who would have guessed? Does that description really fit him anyway? What's with that face? To be honest, what really concerns me is what I saw last night. I can't take my mind off what I heard Hano and Xanis talking about. I can't believe you just picked it up off of the street. If the Empire found out, you'd get sent straight back to Joden in a box. Huh. They'd first have to find and stop me. There was no mistaking that was Ash. What exactly are those two up to? The way they reacted means they're definitely hiding something big. If I'm going to be staying here at the dorm and writing my script, I'll end up spending lots of time around the cast. I don't want to accidentally get involved in something dangerous. I should try finding out as much as I can while I have the chance. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for today. It's a little bit short, but we are on Hano's route, so we will find out when we find out what is actually happening here. I like talking to Kanzen so far, but the cast overall seems very reserved, or rather guarded is probably the better word. I'm sure we'll find out more next time, but this is all very suspicious. Anyways, I will see you all later in the next part, and yeah, have a good one. Bye.